Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week.
15 carries, 67 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Mahomes to throw once more.
Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now here's Mahomes. Now he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
And Xavier Rowdy.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bunker is on target.
And we are tied at 7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Broncos offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. To the air goes Daniels.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
They go play action. Daniels. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Mahomes now to throw. And this is incomplete.
But you look at this Bronco defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
7-7, our score after 1.
Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw is Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Atkins. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Here's Daniels. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
The Broncos at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you guys had a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, that'd be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Play action. Now it's Daniels. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. KC's offense ready to take over. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A quick throw caught by Rice. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And able to get this out to the 25.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the 2nd quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he shifts past him. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Now Daniels.
He finds his man complete. That's Atkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. Back to throw. Daniels. And that's complete to Adams. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
He'll buy some time right.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked off by Justin Reed. But a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 17-14. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's complete to Adams. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability, and that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Throwing now is Daniels. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right? That's got to be complete.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Steps away to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And the Patriots have the lead in the final stages before halftime. Kendrick Bourne, a touchdown reception. From there, we head up to our nation's capital to check in on the Commanders at home in Landover. And that one's gone to the half with the visiting Bears on top. Rome Odunze, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Allen Lazard, a touchdown reception. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play? That's what you need for a good counter. You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Daniels looking to throw. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially
now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his sixth on the year.
And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Simpson.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
In motion goes the tight end. Now Mahomes.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. Simpson. Oh, good move.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Throwing now is Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Looking to throw. Daniels. Caught on the right side by Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Thomas. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. To the air goes Daniels. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Daniels. Open man, complete to Humphrey. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here, because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know, for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 45-yard line. In motion, the tight end. Mahomes going to throw. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this pass caught by Gray. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 1. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Mahomes now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with a former Bruin. This is Carson Steele. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll look to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now Mahomes, got to have this one. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Dances by him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
They run with Thomas. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up the key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
but I actually like the call. And the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First, on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. That's complete right around the 8. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. One final try for Mahomes. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he's got it. It's caught. What a call with no time remaining. And with that, 2 points, they win the game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Kansas City, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the